Conklin goes in motion. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play.
Thank you for the pick. Guys, I'm the Chiefs. I just got that pick, bro.
Expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive, turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit extra nervous. New season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. Can be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, you're going to have a big advantage coming away from a big win today.
Powering forward, he's in. Isaiah Pacheco, touchdown Chiefs. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Greg, this was one of the good turnarounds last year. Chargers 6 games better than a year before as Jim Harbaugh came in and started maybe a new era in Chargers football.
Now, doesn't it just seem like when there's these coaching changes, you kind of take a look at the roster, you take a look at the circumstances of the year prior that led to the previous coach being let go, and you say, how many wins are built in? You look at the quarterback, you look at the roster, and you say, if a big-time coach came in and just got them a little more organized, where are the built-in wins? And I'll tell you, the Chargers, that's exactly what we saw last year. Jim Harbaugh, he has a reputation of winning everywhere he goes, at all levels of football, and it doesn't hurt that he's got his franchise quarterback behind center. So it's a great situation, great coach, great quarterback. Now just continue to build a roster that not only can make the playoffs, but now you got to go and contend for a Super Bowl.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's the rookie out of Carolina, Marion Hampton. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Disley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Conklin goes in motion. On first down, it's Hampton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Now first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he is not going to get away. Might have got a yard, but it will set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's in! Matt McConkey! Touchdown,
mindset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll have more from South America and beautiful Sao Paulo after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. As he'll be near the first down marker, let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. He'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up the third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
And this ball incomplete on third down. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Greg, everyone looks forward to this Week 1 opener, but to have it so far away from home in Brazil, what kind of impact is that on the players as they get ready for the season?
I think on one hand, the NFL is such a routine, right? The guys all have their habits, they have their routines, they have kind of their weekly schedule leading up to game day. But I think because this is Week 1, Mike, and you can back into some of the travel, you can alter some of your training camp practices and whatnot leading up to the Week 1 opener. I actually think it's kind of cool. I love that the game's going global. I love that they're moving these games to different cities around the world as we continue this.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8th, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Greg, you take a step back and look at the AFC West big picture. This is historic stuff. Chiefs are going for a 10th straight division title. But you have to remember, 2 other teams in this division won double-digit games last year. So the question is, are the Chargers and the Broncos that far behind Kansas City?
Well, it sounds crazy. When you mentioned 9 in a row, you think, oh, they're just going to continue to run away with it. But I'm actually fascinated by this division. I think LA and Denver are a lot closer to this year's version of Kansas City. Maybe then there's a lot of talk about around the rest of the league. So until someone beats them, you'd be crazy to not pick Kansas City. But last year it was a 4-game and a 5-game spread between them. I think this year, coming down the stretch, that spread is going to be a lot tighter.
Now, Greg, I'm thinking if I'm a fan or even in the front office, for the Chargers, the Broncos, or the Raiders, do I build my team to try to knock off the king of the hill? Because you only play Kansas City 2 of those 17 games. So how do you factor that into your construction? In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Inside the 20.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Charger.
On first down, Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
15 more yards. That's another Chargers.
Throwing, Herbert. To the goal line and in. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. At their own
From the 35, it's first and 10. Mahomes. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will...
Lord Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Why, son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Glizz out. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Split 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad.
Some players' development traits are hidden. To unlock,
just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas.
this is the Abilities tab.
Here you can see the racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, hustle and grub. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad, most want it. Yeah. Long little flip.
It is just just about time for some American football as the NFL is here in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. On the visiting sideline, coach of the Chiefs, Andy Reid. These guys just about set to go in this one. Scott and Brock Heward with you. Two teams kicking off their seasons on a Friday. And we're underway from Brazil. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season right with every possibility. With someone first seen it in a 4.5-month movie, where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts his campaign, though, how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
He won't be able to get past the line as very quickly, Brock. They're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
First time this game they've looked to him. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
It's complete. Play made by Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
This is Cook. There's Cook. That's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish off their